Okay, hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night. If you guys are here after the fact and you just want to watch your sign, that should be timestamped down below. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you guys are cross-watching, get in where you fit in, right? Sometimes the roles can be reversed, so if it's not resonating with you from either side, then try your sun, moon, Venus, or rising placements. You can apply it to all of that. Just a reminder, whenever this pops up on your newsfeed, it is meant for you. And yeah, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I think that's it. So let's get started. We're starting with Capricorn today. And these are love messages. What do we have for Capricorn? I don't know, Capricorn, I feel like something has been hard, like maybe love has been hard because these are supposed to be love messages, but sometimes it's just, whatever comes out, right? And we have, I can't handle responsibility, childlike mindset. This could be you or someone around you, like the person that you're talking to. I think it's more so like you guys just have so much responsibility, right? That you really don't want to add something else on there, like a relationship. Maybe you have like a lot at work, maybe you have children, or it's just like, hey, Jamike, it's just like a lot of responsibilities, right? So you just don't want to add something else right now. We have blocked. Oops. That was a lot. I do feel like you guys have a lot. I think you guys could also, like, just like on the opposite end of the spectrum where you are involving yourself in a relationship so that you don't have to handle all these responsibilities, right? It's kind of like an escape. So it's like two opposites. So it could be like it's leaning towards one way or the other. See, a lot of cards keep coming out. A lot of people could be wanting your attention or like a lot of things, right? And I think that someone is like they're ignoring it. We have, I act like I'm okay, but I'm not. And then we have 3 to 6 months came out. It did come out in the reverse. So something maybe 3 to 6 months ago happened that you haven't really dealt with, right? Because I act like I'm okay, but I'm not. That's what it's kind of. It could be like maybe you left a situation, a relationship, and maybe it was with somebody who couldn't handle responsibility, that had a lot happening. But let's see. Orthodox, I'm not doing readings. I'm just going through the signs. We have, I wish I could tell you how I feel. And you drive me crazy in love. Yeah, this person, I do feel like they regret how they handled everything, Capricorn. They do wish that things could be different. I understand. But at the same time, it's like, I think they're over it. Like, I don't know, whoever this person is, like, they're just like over the situation, like whether or not you walked away from them or not. Hey, James. It's just, let's keep going. Okay. I think it does want to be stated too, like, this person's like, it's not you, it's them. The 7 of Wands, like, this person really has to work on themselves, or someone here has to work on themselves. And I can understand, like, it being too much. There could be, like, financial issues involved too with the 4 of Pentacles here. It's just a lot of factors where it's like why would you want to kind of focus on, like, it's just more work. You already have work to do. Why do you want to add more work? Even though, like, sometimes hey, contracting, real estate, even though sometimes though, like, people, the person that you're in a relationship with should be like your safe space, right? Like, it shouldn't be another job. So if like you're with somebody who makes you feel like your relationship is like another, like, is more work, where you don't even want to be with them, then I don't think that's the person for you. Yeah, 4 of Swords, maybe you're just better at handling things alone, right? Where that's a possibility. Let me see, what else do we have here? We have the World card. Yeah, this person, I feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you. or like an opportunity was missed. Honestly, like if you can't handle being in a relationship, that's very fair, right? Like you can't force something to happen if it's not going to happen, right? Okay. And then we have the Devil card here. I think this person did what was best, right? Like they have a lot happening in their lives, and it's understandable. Sorry, hold on, Priya. I'm only going through the signs right now. So I'm on Capricorn. I just started. Okay, what else do we have here for Capricorn? Can we get messages here for Capricorn? We have rejection. Somebody blames themselves for rejection and feels unworthy of acceptance. I don't even think it's that. This is like when they really say it's not you, it's them. It really is. It's like a lot of things that they have happening in their life where maybe they just can't balance it, right? Like it's understandable. If you happen to like, I don't know, maybe like you're a type of person that takes like a nurturing role in a relationship, and maybe that's why, or maybe this other person takes a nurturing role in a relationship, and maybe that's why they don't want to be in a relationship. It has absolutely nothing to do with you, Capricorn. We do have distraction here where it's like if it's on the opposite end of the spectrum, where like somebody is just using a relationship so that they don't have to get so they don't have to think about their responsibilities. It would be nice if you guys could like meet in the middle, right? But I feel like it's just like so like two extremes here. Hey Benjamin. Is there anything else for Capricorn? We'll get like we'll do an Akashic and then we'll move on to Aquarius. Can we get advice here for Capricorn? We have detach. You are being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. If this person is your person, they'll come back without all the drama or like the baggage that they have. If this is you, like the right person will come when the right person is meant to come along, right? I feel like it could also be like a determination of like whether or not you know what's best. Like, are you going to try to hold on to something, which is the detach, right? Like, you can't give this relationship the time and effort that you need to have with it. Are you going to walk away, or are you just going to kind of string it along? Yeah, that was kind of okay. Wish I had better news. Let me pull one more overall energy for you guys. Can we get an overall card here for Capricorn? You guys got two cards, and it's like the Star and the Nine of Wands. It's like, yeah, you guys are going through a tough time right now, understandably, but it's not forever. Like what you are like, especially in this, like this is a love reading, like what you guys want in regards to love is coming. It's just you have to deal with some things first. You or somebody, but I am getting strongly it is you. Okay, next we'll do Aquarius. Hi Aubrey. Yeah, I think I remember your name. You were here like maybe last week or 2 weeks ago. Okay, what do we have here for Aquarius? Aquarius, we have please give me a second chance. Yeah, okay, so somebody you blocked could be wanting a second chance. Yeah, because I do feel like this is their energy. It gets a lot of blue. Like they could be feeling really sad. I don't know if like you walked away from this person or this person walked away from you. But there is a little like regret, right? I have other obligations. This person could have had a lot going on in their lives, right? Like maybe children, maybe they had work where it was just like they couldn't give you whatever it was that you wanted at that time. Maybe that was commitment. That's a lot. We do have blended family that does not want to come up, and it did land on I have other obligations. So I do kind of feel like this person might have been in like another relationship, right? Or something of that sorts, where it was like they couldn't be with you because maybe they were already with somebody else. We have opposites attract. I don't think this person thought you were their type or they were your type. Like it wouldn't have worked anyways. So like it was like very hesitant. We have love bombing. And we have EV, like this person has. Okay, so love bombing gives me like this, it's kind of giving player vibes. Maybe this person thought they could have both people, like maybe they thought they could just do whatever they want. It's like a lot of regret, right? Like with this, I think this person is having trouble connecting emotionally to people now, where maybe in the past, like they would just kind of like just tell people whatever they want to hear, like, you know, with no like regards to like other people's feelings. And I think now they're kind of realizing that they don't want to be that person. I think you might have actually helped them realize that, Aquarius. There's a little bit, I feel like a little bit of shame, a little bit of regret, but let's see. Can we clarify this here? I feel like this person, I don't know, I mean, they could have been an asshole to you. Like it's like a big asshole vibe where it's like maybe that's not really themselves, right? Like maybe they were putting on a front, and and they're just like, damn, I can't believe I was such an asshole to Aquarius. We do have the Lovers card that pulled out. That fell on I have other obligations. And the Lovers card is the choice card, right? So like this person had a choice between you and somebody else. And I think they did choose somebody else. This person could have been like at work. Or you could have worked with this person. Can we clarify this here? They do see you as someone very attractive. With this opposites attract. It's just, I kind of feel like this person did have like a false sense of maybe of who you were, or like a false sense of who they were, because it's just it's not a lot of clarity, or this person didn't have a lot of clarity. Maybe they had some stuff they needed to work on, because Virgo almost came out. What else do we have here for Aquarius? We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and it's just I think that this person, maybe you guys are an emotional person, like you guys need an emotional connection. I think this person wasn't able to do that. Like that's not something that they were used to. I don't know why, but it's like I think that this person is having a realization like they need an emotional connection now. Like they cannot just live life the way that they've been living it. Can we get messages here? They just see, I just keep getting attractive. I don't know why. It's so like this person could be very attracted to you. With the 5 of Coins here, they do feel left out. I think you did block this person or walked away from this person. Yeah, playing games. I think they were surprised actually that you walked away. I don't think that they've ever had anybody do that to them. With the Judgment card here too. What else is that? And and the 3 of Cups. There was definitely another person involved in this situation. I don't know. I don't think you knew about it. Any more messages here for Aquarius? And the 4 of Wands. I feel like this is something you want. The 4 of Wands is like the marriage card. But it landed on like, I don't think this person, is that what? I think this person knew that you wanted marriage or like some form of commitment, and they couldn't give that to you. It's like a very strong, like, no, we can't do this. No, no, no. Page of Swords, where it's just like, maybe it was someone who was like, just not like immature in the sense, like they just don't want that responsibility. Maybe with this other person, Aquarius, it's a lot more fun and easier. Like maybe this person just doesn't hold them, like, I want to say accountable, but it's like something else. Or it's just easier with this other person, which is fine, right? Like there's nothing wrong with that. One more card. Yeah, Three of Coins really wanted to come out. And it's just like multiple people in this sense, with the Lovers and other obligations and blended families. So this person could have had a whole ass other family, honestly, Aquarius, that they were hiding. We're just like not upfront about, which, you know, is a choice, right? I don't know if you would, do you still want this person? Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's like this Two of Pentacles here where it's like, you could see it happening. I think that there would have to be like, with the Judgment card here, again, Judgment came out almost twice, where it's like you would have to see this person's changed, maybe own up to like everything that's happened in the past, to see if like they're gonna learn from their mistakes or keep trying to hide it, right? Ignore it and pretend that it's gonna go away. When people can't like if somebody does you wrong and if you can't address it, or even admit that you, like, if you did something wrong or somebody did something wrong to you and it just gets swept under the rug, like that's a deeper problem, because when you avoid conflict, it's like you don't have conflict resolution skills. Not every conflict is like an attack to you, right? Sometimes it's just like we need an understanding of each other, or like mostly that it's just an understanding, like, hey, this and this and this. Like some people, a lot of people will take it as an offense, right? Like sometimes I still get offended. Like you have to like remember, like, okay, look, you don't know everything, and like other people have different ways of communicating. Let's get one more here for the overall energy. I'll pull one card if you forgive them and one card if you don't. Okay, so you do have, they're pretty nice, both choices. If you do forgive them, it is the Ace of Cups, right? Which is like a new romantic beginning, like a fresh start. I think especially if this person had lied to you, there would be needs to be like some honesty, and a conversation would need to happen. If you do decide to walk away from this person, we do have the Death card, which is like an ending, which is fine too, right? Like with every ending is a new beginning. I think if anything that you had like taught this person a lesson, and I want to say that they'll be appreciative of that either way, right? Like to not do that the next time, like closing out cycles with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's get an Akashic for you guys, and then we'll move on to Pisces. Can we get advice for Aquarius? Okay. I've never gotten this card, so I just think it's kind of funny. It says professional assistance. It may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any area of life, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs, such as counseling or therapy. I wonder if this is for you or for your person, just because like this person was obviously hiding a lot. Also too, like, I want to say, like, you have to be, if you do let this person back into your life, Aquarius, be careful, because what if they still are talking to somebody else? Like, what if they still have that secret family, right? So just be careful and just do your research, because I don't know about this person. So good luck to you guys. And then next we have Pisces. What do we have here for Pisces? Can we get messages for Pisces, please? I'm sorry, I believe them. I wonder if somebody was trying to come in between you and them, Pisces. Kinda. There was like outside influence. I just don't think it was maybe on purpose. I think, I don't know, we'll have to clarify. We have, I'm struggling, and you're always on my mind, rent free. I don't think, okay, so like, what is, I'm gonna pull one to see if we can clarify. I kind of feel like Pisces, this person has a hard time thinking for themselves. Yeah, that's what it is. Like they tend to just like follow the crowd, where it's just like, it is like they don't have an opinion, right? And it's like, well, it's fine not to have an opinion, like to just blindly follow people, or like maybe their friends or family had an opinion about you, or like maybe they wanted you to pick, maybe they wanted them to pick somebody else that, you know, they were more, like they like better for themselves. Like maybe, I don't know, there's like a friend group or something like that, right? Where this person wasn't really happy with their decision, but they just have a hard time sticking up for themselves. Maybe since childhood, like that's something they've had to like work on. But they still think about you if you guys aren't together. Yeah, they do see a future with you. We have going on vacations together, matching outfits, and this separation is killing me. We also have air sign Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so they could have that. But also, too, air signs is just like a lot of thoughts, like, and this person is constantly thinking about you. They think about like obviously the mistake they made. They think it was like a huge mistake. 6 to 12 months almost wanted to come out, so you could be conversating with this person in 6 to 12 months. But damn, I understand like this person is living in regret. And that's okay. We live and we learn, right? But this person, they do want to come back in here with a new beginning. I think that in order to do so, though, that this person would have to leave this like toxic friend. It's not, I don't know if it's toxic, but they would have to kind of leave this environment that they're in, because they can't grow. I feel like this is something that they've established since they were like a child, or like 13 years. These people have been together for a very, it's like, it's giving codependent a little bit, right? Where they need each other's validations. And that's just like, I don't care what, you know, my friend is doing, as long as it's like healthy and like it's not killing anybody, and whatever makes them happy, right? But this one is kind of just like, they're not having that. It's like, it's like gang, it's like a gang kind of, where like they have to have each other's approval, otherwise they cannot associate with other people. It's kind of weird. uh and it's like a pack mentality kind of. So yeah, it's kind of giving mean girl vibes a little bit, where, you know. But let's see what else we have here. 6 of coins. Yeah, they have to, if in order for this to work, Pisces, they will have to separate themselves. Now, will they be able to? They're trying. I feel like they are working on it. I think they are realizing that they can't have a family with these friends, right? Like these friends are not going to be their family. What else do we have here? Can we clarify? 2 of coins. There could be children involved. I don't know if you guys want children with this person, or like, I think so. Maybe you already have children with this person. But yeah, maybe like their family, like maybe like their family was getting in the way of you guys being together, and they're just like so used to listening. They're just like, okay, maybe like when they were younger, it was just easier. Like it's easier to go along with everything than to like put up a fight, right? Can we clarify this here? Page of coins. Ooh. And the 6 of wands. I'm kind of getting the vibe that these people told them that you were kind of too good for them, Pisces, that you would like leave them eventually. And so you might as well just like think for yourself, or, you know, yeah, like don't consider don't think long term with Pisces, right? Which honestly, like if you keep thinking that, that's what's going to happen. Like it really will, because you're like, okay, I have to save for a rainy day. A rainy day is for sure going to come, right? Not saying that you shouldn't save for a rainy day, but if you're telling yourself, hey, like this person's gonna leave me, they will probably leave you, because that's what you're putting out into the universe. Not, you know, things happen, but like for you to just like, and then for you to say, oh, I knew that was gonna happen, I was right, it's kind of crazy, because it's like you kind of caused it, right? Where like if you would have just had to like put in your all, been a good person, trust in Pisces, right? Like it could have worked out, but now we'll never know, right? And I think they're realizing that with this page of like cups here. They were kind of young and like easily influenced. And it's like, oop. Let me get that. They just didn't want to be like, with the 5 of coins, they didn't want to feel left out of their, which is funny because now they feel left out with you, right? 2 of cups here. And then the 6 of wands, where it's like they feel defeated. They realize that you were kind of the prize, and that they messed it up. Let's see what we have. Let's pull from one of these. Can we clarify this here for Pisces? We have malfunction. I never understood what people meant when they talked about mending relationships. However, since meeting you, I realize how much positive change we can create together to fix this. If you want to, Pisces, this person is willing to fix it. That's definitely up to you. Like, you can say no and move on. We can do again, like, pull for one side, like if you do forgive them, and then if you don't. Can we pull one card if Pisces forgives them? And then if they don't. So if you guys forgive them, oh, okay. We have a lot of swords here because this is an air sign. We have the 9 of swords, which is like, I think maybe, so I don't know if this is like in your head or in their head. I kind of feel like it's more like, so your head, like you've kind of already been traumatized from the situation. And it's like, it's kind of there. Like, it's different if like this never happened, right? But I think it's happened even more than once, where it's like, it's kind of traumatized you, so you don't know if you can actually fully trust this person to say do what they say they're gonna do, right? And then we have, if you don't forgive them, we do have the 5 of swords, where it's like I think kind of just like accepting that it didn't work out, and it didn't work out because of their self-sabotaging behavior, and there's not really much that you could do about it. Like, you gave it your all, and that's all you could do. I know it's especially tough if like you do have children with this person. Co-parenting, I think, would be like the best. Like, I think that's what you really want, like, to just be able to co-parent with this person. That would be like best case scenario. And honestly, if that's how it's like, that's what you're trying to make happen, you're really gonna have to like have a conversation with this person and like let them know, like, that's basically uh that's basically all it's going to be. Like, we're not going to be this big happy family, but we can be like a family in a different kind of way. Okay, let's get advice. I'm at, like, no, I'm not doing personal readings. I'm just doing the signs. I'm sorry. Okay, so for you guys, Pisces, we do have you are being asked to pay attention, close attention to the signs you are being given, both subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. I do want to say, like, I can see this getting very complicated because it is a very complicated situation. You're just gonna have to work through it, and like, I think focusing on the end goal, right, is a really good start, because sometimes it can get kind of lost in translation, like what you guys are trying to accomplish. But if you can like look back and say like, no, this is what we're trying to do, and find the steps, it'll be a lot easier. Okay, so that's it for you guys, Pisces. Next, we're gonna do Aries. What do we have for Aries? Aries, I'm feeling triggered. Like, I don't know why, like the need to be right. Kind of like somebody here needs to be right. Can we get messages for Aries? We have Libra. I mean, you could be dealing with Libra, but I also kind of sense that it's like the need to be right. Like, Libra is justice, Libra card, the justice card, and like fair and balanced and equal. And somebody here might not feel like it is. Is it you? It could be you. I think it's like, okay, it's because there's like 3 sides to every story, right? There's like yours, theirs, and the truth. And it's very hard to like be, what is it called? Impartial, right? Where it's like you want something and this person wants something completely different. And it's like, while neither of you guys are wrong, it's hard to like say like, I'm right, you know, because there is no right or wrong. It's just it's like 2 different people wanting 2 different things. We have compassionate and understanding, which is, I think, what you guys kind of need in this situation. Maybe both of you guys. Yeah, that's a struggle. I can anger issues on, like, you guys could be getting angry about this situation. let's just keep going. Because it's like, you would have to have somebody who's very impartial guiding you guys through the situation, and I think it's very hard for you guys to find somebody like that. Maybe you guys have like, I don't think you guys have that. I think you guys have people in your lives where it's like these people support you and then these people support them, right? So it's just, I guess you yeah, maybe like couples therapy, counseling. We have meeting the family. I think the family has a big thing to do with this too. Families are involved. Yeah, I think like your side of the family wants something and their side wants something. Oh, what else do we have here? We have giver, taker. These are all very much like, you know, balance cards, like giver, taker, compassionate, understanding, where it's like they have to be equal. Libra, right? And I think maybe that's what's missing in your guys' relationship right now. Hi, Lion. We have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra came out twice, so I don't know if you guys are dealing with the Libra. We have, I should have listened to you. There's definitely like, somebody's giving a lot of thought to like everything that's happened in this past relationship. Could be both of you guys, right? For some reason, it's like you guys are unable to ground the situation. I do think that your families have a lot more to say than actually what you guys have to say. It's definitely more so like, I don't know if like it's like your parents or your grandparents, where it's like they have like, they're like fighting through you guys for like control. Is there children involved? There could be children involved. That's the only reason why I could see like this getting so complicated. Because if you guys are just like married and you guys are getting divorced, unless you guys are fighting over finances as well, it could be some of that. So it could be like children and finances. And while maybe you guys could be very compassionate, understanding towards each other, you have these other outside influences where just like, no, we did it, like, you know, and it's just like, while you might want to move on from the situation, you have people in your life forcing you to continue. You might feel trapped with the 7 of Cups here. It's just like you might not see any other way. Maybe your families are supporting you. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's easier said than done to like just ignore the outside noise. But truly, at the end of the day, what can they do, right? Like, if you decide to do what's best for you and your children. Can we clarify what else is happening here for? We have the Page of Swords. Yeah. And it's the family here acting like the pages, right? Where like they know better. Like with the Page of Swords, it is knowledge, like you could see. They have all these ideas. And while I feel like there might have even been like some resolution like given to you guys, one person or like one side will be like, no, because of like one little thing, right? Where it's just, it throws the whole thing off, and it's so frustrating. I'm frustrated for you guys. What can they do? I don't know. What should Aries do? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it came out like this is on the family side. Like they could be withholding funds from you guys, or like if you don't go along with what they say, they withhold. It could even be affection. It's like they will withhold something from you. And to that, I say you have to be okay with them withholding it, right? Because they're gonna do it, and at the same time, you have to do what's best for you. Like with the Hermit card here, sometimes when we give boundaries to people, we have to be okay with walking away and not having them in our life because of these boundaries, right? Otherwise, they won't respect the boundaries that we place. They'll just think that it's just another line, or that you're not gonna care. What else do we have here for Aries? We have the 7 of Swords. I feel like somebody else could have told you already to walk away from a situation, and you didn't listen. They could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm sensing Libra because it's here twice, but I think somebody who is very impartial and very fair has already told you to walk away from a situation, and you haven't, and it's only gotten worse at this point now. The Seven of Pentacles, 7-7. I think by you guys walking away, you are able to grow more, become more independent. I think that might be a reason why your families aren't letting you guys make your own decision, is because they've done this so far. Like, they've always been there to help you. And not only that, where it's just like, you've never said no. And now that you're kind of pushing back, it's just like something new, something that, and it's going to take some getting used to. But I also want to say, like, you can't grow in this environment anymore. And I don't think the people around you, like, you're both on both sides, are kind of taking that into account, because you guys just have different goals and like mindsets and values, right? Like Gen Z, that's younger, right? Gen X, I think, is not going to be getting along with, I mean, have the same ideas as like Gen X, right? Or Gen Z. I don't really know. You guys know. Oh, like, there's just different mindsets, right? With the Hangman, it's you guys feeling stuck. Let's pull from this and then we'll get advice. Can we get one card here for Aries? We have distraction. I think you guys might be too worried about what's happening and like not getting your way, or like your family's not getting your way, right? Their way, that you guys are kind of missing the point. And it's just like, what is best? If there's a child involved, like, what is best for this child? And that decisions do have to be made, right? Let's see. I should have trusted my heart more than craving new experiences. But I think it's more like what I said, where look at the big picture. What are you guys trying to accomplish? And that's, I think that's it. Okay, let's get advice for you guys. Can we get advice here for Aries? Oh, 2 came out. Okay, we have open up. You are being asked to open up your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in a wonderful way once you decide to open up. There is, like, I do feel like you guys do see this. There is an impartial third party here. I don't know. You guys have already asked their advice. I don't know if you guys think that there might be like some doubt. Like, okay, I can understand. Like, you have your family here who's been there like your whole life, right? Who they should, you know, families do want what's best for you. Like, they should want what's best for you, right? But at the same time, it's so hard to like see, to like just see things from a different perspective because of like how we were raised and like stuff, like, you know. And not to say that your family doesn't want what's best for you, but at the same time, you have to know what's best for yourself. And then we have bravery. You are being asked to make a tough decision that you have been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. It's hard to stand up for yourself in general a lot of the times, right? But to stand up to like people you love is like on another, and people you respect, because I do feel like these are people older than you. It does take some bravery, right? Where it's like you have to stand on your own 2 feet and tell them like this is what's going to happen, and they have to respect it. So yeah, okay, that's it for you guys, Aries. Good luck to you guys. Frederick, that was Aries. We're doing Taurus right now after some water. That was a lot. Hi, Enola. Yay, Aries. Yay, Taurus. The Leo I dealt with is in my city right now and we don't talk, but a fake account suddenly popped up and watches my story regularly. Could it be him? What's his current energy? What was I gonna say? If somebody's hiding and watching your accounts, like, what's going, like, I don't understand, like, why people need to be straight up. Like, if they can't be straight up with their feelings and like how they, like, what they want, that's not the person you want, right? Like, you want somebody who is direct, tells you what they want, if they're watching your story, that's weird. I would block them personally, because you don't want people in your energy who have like this deceitful energy around them, right? But yeah, I'm not answering. I'm only doing the signs. I'm not answering. That's just my advice. Like, the cards didn't tell me that. We have for Taurus next, okay? What messages do we have for Taurus? I feel like someone's like trying to keep you along. Or like, are you keeping somebody along? We have my friends and family still ask about you. There's definitely a tie here, right? Or like a connection. Where, I don't know, maybe both of you guys don't want to let each other go. It's kind of like that. You guys could be really familiar with this person. You guys could be taking a break. 222 on the clock right now. So this could be a soulmate connection. We have, this feels too good to be true. I wonder, it's like, did you guys walk away from this person, and do they not believe that you actually walked away from them? That's what I'm kind of getting with this feels too good to be true, because I do see this as a soulmate connection. But just because it's a soulmate connection does not mean it's forever, right? Like, soulmates come in many different shapes and sizes. Like, they could be your friends, they could be your family. Yes, obviously a romantic partner as well. At the same time, like, just because this person is your soulmate, that does not necessarily mean you're meant to be with this person, right? Like, sometimes we just have to like have people in our lives for a reason, and sometimes it's like, are we able to let go, right? Like, let's say this person is your soulmate, right? And they don't treat you right. And so it's like, if this person is your soulmate and they're not treating you right, it shouldn't matter, right? Like, at the end of the day, you would want someone who treats you right. And maybe that could even be like a test where it's like, hey, like, yeah, this is your soulmate, are you staying? And like, you have to say no. Well, you should say no. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but we have blocked. Yeah, I do feel like you already blocked this person, Taurus. Or you should. Like, you guys could be getting there. I think it's more so like blocking them from your energy, because I do see, I feel like that pull, like you guys are pulling on each other's energy. I have a surprise for you. This person is not gonna let you go. You make me believe in love and third-party interference. The third party did kind of come out in the reverse, but I think that maybe this person thinks you have somebody else in your life, and that's why you walked away from them. For some reason, I don't know why, but this person cannot look within themselves to see what they've done wrong. Like, why don't you want to be with them? It's always like, it's kind of giving victim, where they always like will find a way for like somebody else to be wrong or somebody else to be at fault. And so that's why I don't think you guys are talking to somebody else. That's what this person thinks, because they're like, why wouldn't Taurus want to be with me? Let's see, let's clarify. What is this surprise here? Taurus, this is you, right? I think this person does have a surprise. I think they're trying to like maybe show you that they've changed, like they're more balanced, like they have more to give you. Is it true? Yeah, I think I kind of feel like they are working on it. Can we clarify this here for Taurus? We have Capricorn. That fell out on third-party interference, which is basically what I was saying, where it's like they don't want to take accountability for like what you could tell this person every single thing that is wrong, like what they do to upset you, how can they change it, and they'll just be like, Taurus walked away because there's somebody else. 3 of Cups. Was there somebody else? I mean, I guess there could have been. I guess there was. For some of you guys. Did this person have somebody else? It could be that too. Okay. There's also this energy popping up, coming through, where it's like this person could have had like a family with somebody else. They could have been married to somebody else before you guys, Taurus, where that relationship was a very like it was like a reoccurring issue in your guys' relationship, right? Where it was just I think that was like the breaking point. Yeah, with the 3 of Cups here, it was maybe this person left them for you, and so maybe there was like some doubt somewhere where you're like, okay, because obviously if they cheated on this person with you, there is going to be that kind of insecurity with like, hey, they cheated on me. They cheated with me. Why wouldn't they cheat on me, right? So I can understand like if that's where you guys are headed with this person. And it's like, okay, so is it true though? I don't know. It's very confusing. Okay. One more. We have Cancer. Did you block? There's like, I'm associating Cancer right now with like a mother figure that is blocked. Maybe you have like, okay, so maybe this person has children with this third party with the first relationship, and maybe you've asked this person to block them, but I don't think they could, just because I do feel like there could be children involved. I think you might have this person blocked. Oh, and then we have the Knight of Coins. What is that? Clarify. There, with the Knight of Swords, it's like not wanting to walk away from something. With the Seven of Swords, typically that is like, there is like some deceitful behavior that maybe you guys are not aware about, like that's going to come to light if it hasn't already. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's just like, I think maybe it trickled down, like it's kind of like trickle down truth. Like they'll tell you one thing and it'll kind of be the truth, and then you'll find out more, and then they'll tell you more of the truth, and it's just like that, where it's kind of like it can, there's more to it though. What else is this? King of Wands. It's like this power. There's some power dynamic here. Like, I don't know. It's like very, it's kind of, okay, it's interesting because it's like they don't want the intentions to be known, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it feels like a user vibe where this person could be telling you guys one thing and then telling this person another thing, which would make a lot of sense because this person is very, I don't know why, but they're saying I'm only with this person just because they have power or they have money. It's some, like they're using excuses. This person isn't really like authentic or genuine in the way that they interact with either one of you guys. Anything else? We'll pull one of these. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's like you have a feeling, you have a gut. You know, in general, like if I know, or if I don't trust somebody, that's all it takes. If I don't trust you, I don't trust you. And it's nothing to them. It's just I need people in my life that I can trust, and it's not complicated. Can we get one card here? We have loneliness. Distant twin flame fuels your spirit. I can understand you feeling lonely without this person. I do feel like I think that this person came into your life at a time where you needed them, right? And they showed up and they were there for you. And I think now that they're not here, it's kind of hard to deal with the loneliness. Like you're thinking about the times, like obviously there were good times with this person, right? But it gets to a point where like, does the good outweigh the bad? Because I think at this point the bad is like outweighing. It's like you're questioning your sanity sometimes, because I like this person, I feel like they will make you question your sanity. At that point, it might be time to walk away, because who are you going to trust? Like if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust, right? And when this person has you questioning yourself, it might be time to just like walk away. Especially if you guys don't have children together holding you guys together. It's like a clean break, right? Like you don't have any obligations to stay with this person or to keep in contact with them. Okay, let's get advice for you guys, Taurus. We have considered the options. You've narrowed your focus to one desired outcome, and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible results. Which is true. Like if you're sitting here entertaining somebody who isn't what you want or need, it's really hard for the universe to kind of like bring you somebody who is worthy of your time and attention and devotion, right? Because there's no room for that person. And yeah, it's okay to appreciate the good times that you've had with this person and then just move on. So good luck to you guys, Taurus. Yeah. And you have to tell yourself you deserve more, because you do at the end of the day. It's like, I don't think anybody deserves to be lied to. And I really don't like people who lie. It's so frustrating. Okay, let's move on. Next, we have Gemini. Anytime, Aries, come back. I hope it works out for you, Aries. I really do. Oops. Okay, Gemini, what's going on? It's like, okay, there's a lot I can sense in you guys' energy. You could have a lot of people's opinions about what you should do. I do kind of say like you are dealing with somebody, but you guys are just not seeing eye to eye. We have your friends still give me information about you. You could have tried, I think that you tried to cut this person off. They're not like, and it was this, I feel like this was not an easy decision for you, Gemini. You did this with a very heavy heart. And this person still, like, they still ask about you. They still talk about you. I don't know if you guys have the same circle of friends. I feel like you guys do. I'm also sensing work. I don't know if you guys work together. We have pretending to be somebody I'm not. Is that you? Is that them? I think it's both of you guys. And you know, in the beginning, when you first like start dating someone or getting to know somebody, you tend to put like your best foot forward, right? Whereas like maybe you're not like your most authentic self. Maybe you pretended to like the things that they liked, and maybe they pretended to like the things that you like. And I think now it's more so, and not even to say pretended. I want to say like this, where you kind of did like the stuff, right? It was more so this person likes it to like an excess where it's like causing tensions because like maybe this person has addiction tendencies or like they don't know moderation. And that is something that you do have. And so it's just like, I don't know, let's say you met this person at the club, right? And you guys are having fun, you guys are dancing, whatever. And then you only do this like every once in a while, right? But this is like this person's lifestyle where it's like, okay, once in a while can get, it's fine. Like for this person to go out every weekend, it can cause like a lot of fights because it's just like difference of like belief systems. We have codependent. You know, so it's like you have to be okay with this person being who they are, like how they are. Like you can't change somebody. Never try to change somebody because that's like a recipe for disaster. Accept them for who they are. I think maybe somebody here has like a mindset of like how a relationship should be. And there was like someone was telling me like how there was like exactly the same situation where like one person liked to go party and one person didn't, right? And they asked the person that liked to stay in, they were like, it was the guy that liked to stay in. They're like, oh, you don't mind that, you know, your wife goes out and doesn't come home until like 2 in the morning or whatever. He's like, no, I don't mind. I always have like I have like her water bottle ready for her, and she always makes sure that she's there Sunday morning and Saturday morning for me, and I would never want to take that away from her. It's just like the compatibility where it's like this person does not mind and he's not trying to change her. Or it's like this for you guys, I just don't, this could have something to do with like money, I think, because financially irresponsible came out. So it could be like a mindset on how like you guys handle money. Some people are very much like they don't really worry about tomorrow, like it's easy come easy go. Some people are like they stick to a budget. I think for you guys though, Gemini, it's like a very it's a large gap where it's like you guys have one thing and then like this person has like, it's like totally different. What could it be? I don't know. It could be like going out to eat, kinda. It's like something bigger. It'll be different. If I figure it out, I'll figure it out. Can we get 2 more here? I'm still healing. And you are the most important thing in my life. Someone, I want to say it's your person, they don't want to admit kind of that you could be right, or like they can understand where you're coming from. It's like a very strong like pull where it's like, no, it's like, but at the same time, it's like they can see where you're coming from, because being financially irresponsible is certainly a choice, right? Like gambling. Okay, so like this person could have like a really big gambler, like even the stock market. Maybe this person puts a lot of money into like risky investments, something like that, where it's like, okay, you're not against it. You're not against it. It's more so like, can we just like put some money aside specifically for that? Like you can still do it, just like in moderation. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm sorry. It's bottom of the deck is we were miserable together. Time to move on. I think that's something that you guys both don't want to do. I sense the hesitation there. But this person would have to compromise. I think you have already compromised, Gemini, because you're not telling this person to completely cut it out. I just don't, with the I'm still healing, I don't think this person knows how to do things in moderation. And I don't know why. I'm kind of feeling like resentment. Like this person might kind of resent you. Like, I don't know, like they might feel like you think that you're better than them. While I'm not saying that's true, that's just how this person is feeling because they're not healed. They're kind of insecure. When people have like, when they cannot moderate stuff, like whether that's like food, alcohol, drugs, addiction, stuff like that, when they can't do things in moderation, it's because that there's something in them that needs like healing, or it's like basically that, right? This person has not learned that. They have not learned the root cause of what makes them want to spend all their money, right? What, like, because it's a high, like gambling is a high, right? Like you get, if you win, if you lose. Okay, that's a lot. I did not even pull tarot for you guys, but let's go ahead and pull tarot. Yeah, 7 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. It's like this person will be very deceitful in the money. Like, and if you're married to this person, be careful if you guys decide to combine finances. Like if you, because I'm very wary of that, because even if you like, you guys both have access to it, this person can still technically take the money out. So, you know, I would just be careful. Can we clarify this here for Gemini? We have the 7 of coins. Sorry, 7 of cups and the 3 of pentacles. Interesting. It's like, I think that his friends and family, I said he, it's because there's 2 guys on here. It doesn't have to be a he. Their friends and family like do adore you, right? God, what is going on here? No, there's like a no here. What else is this? There, I have to say it, but I kind of feel like there is somebody in his or their head, kind of just like telling you maybe Gemini isn't the one for you. They don't want to really listen to that. They're like, there's somebody like in their community telling them like you do have other options, and that it's okay if that this doesn't work out. And this person doesn't want to listen to them. I do feel like they do have a lot like of like respect for their family. Like they value their advice or counsel. I don't know why I'm saying counsel, but they value their counsel. They don't want to walk away. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I don't think that's very, I wonder if they're telling them everything. Kinda, yeah, wow. Interesting, because I feel like they do know everything that's happening in the situation and they're still kind of agreeing with them, which is like, why wouldn't you correct your child if they're doing something wrong, even if that is your child, right? Why would you just say like you can go and be with somebody else if you're wrong, right? I could understand if like they were right, but I don't feel like this person is right. Anyways, okay, let's get one more. get one card here. We have gossip. I realized there was something between us, but the rumors felt overwhelming. I need time to understand and accept our reality. I do think that this is this person's community. Could be their parents, could be like their support system. They're definitely in their ear. And I honestly think that this person knows that they're wrong, and that's why they're so hesitant to kind of let you go, Gemini. They just wish they could be better, and it's like, it's just hard for them. It's just hard. Hold on a second, guys. One card here for, we have be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Gemini, you guys are air signs, right? You guys are, and ruled by Mercury, which is a sign of communication. I think you guys have really communicated your thoughts and feelings about it to this person. I think that you're even trying to find ways that like you can help this person, or like you can wiggle around to make it work. You need to kind of realize there's nothing really you can do. This is a them problem. And if they can't figure it out, it's okay. Just forgive yourself. I want to say there's nothing, it has nothing to do with you. Don't blame yourself. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Sorry. Let's see what we have here. Verena, hey, can I have a reading? I'm only doing the signs readings today. We're on Gemini. We have Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius left. Once I do hit the 1,000 subscribers, I will go live and we will do free questions. But for right now, that's all I have. I mean, that's all I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. Next we have Cancer. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Gemini. Yeah, I'm a Cancer moon. You know, let's see. Cancer, we have, you feel like home. This person, Cancer, this person, well, you are, you know, the Cancer is the mother sign, the nurturing. This person, you could be very nurturing to this person. They like your energy. They like hanging out with you. We have Taurus. It did come out in the reverse. I think that you might not, like, this person does not really feel grounded with you, which is interesting because, like, you feel like home to this person, but they don't feel grounded. So I think that this person kind of goes back and forth. I listen to people that I shouldn't have, sabotaged. Yeah. It's kind of like where this person maybe can't think for themselves. Like I do want to say this person can think for themselves, but it's more so they do also listen to the advice of other people around them. And maybe that's why, oh, that would make sense. If you do feel like, if this person does feel like you are a calm, stable person for them, they're just not used to that. The people in their life, their environment, they don't offer the same kind of, I want to say energy or like reassurance. Like they just, it's not the same vibe that they get with, they're just not used to it. This person can't get the words out. They're very, I think for them, it's kind of hard for them to even put it to words. Like they can't understand why they feel the way that they do. I think this person isn't very used to like doing the inner work, like taking the time to sit down and think about why they act the way they act, or like why they do what they do. This person could be very impulsive. I don't know. Impulsive. It just reminds me like maybe a fire sign. Okay. We have the separation is killing me, and this feels too good to be true. We also have ED, where it's like this person, I for this card, I kind of sense that they just don't feel connected to a lot of people. Do they feel connected to Cancer? Yeah, I think Cancer, you're like the closest person they do feel connected to. Um, they're not talking to anybody. I mean, like, they're not talking to you. I have nothing to prove. There is an ego here. I don't know if it's there. Is it their ego? Yeah. It's like, okay. It's not self-sabotage. Two of Cups and the Star card. I think this person does want to be loved and cared for with the Two of Cups and the Star when I split the deck. But I don't think this person, like, if you were to come into this person's life and offer that to them, because I feel like you have already, they would just ruin it, because it's just, they self-sabotage a little bit. Whenever it's like, this feels too good to be true, or like when somebody says like, oh, you're too good for me, believe them, because they will literally make, like, they feel so lowly about themselves, right? Where it's like, this person is too good for me, and then they're gonna kind of bring you down, so that way they feel better about themselves. Can we clarify this here for, I almost said Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. For Cancer, we have Judgment and the Star card again. I don't remember who I was talking to, but if it was a sign. But with Judgment card here is, this person, I feel like does have to make a decision. If they haven't made it yet, I think they did. I think they did pick the people around them who, they're kind of used to chaos, right? And I think you guys were calm, considering, like, considerate, loving, and this person just kind of, they ran away from it essentially. I kind of want to move on from this energy. I don't know if you guys want to move on. I think so. I think you guys are holding on a little bit more than this other person. I think because maybe you guys can like see the potential a little bit more, and then for this person, they see more like where they messed up, right? Like their failures, like when they think about you, it's like, well, I'm not good enough, or I already ruined that. So it's like, for them, they want to move on so that way they can not feel like that again. And then you're willing to like forgive this person. You have the Two of Swords here. Like, you're willing to give this person another chance. I just don't feel like this person's going to take it. Somewhere back in their mind, like, they do want to, but I don't feel like they are. Yeah, Six of Swords. They do want to just walk away and start something new. Can we get messages here for, I kind of want to say like, that's it. Yeah, like, I'll get another kind of advice, but like with the Ten of Wands is like, this is kind of over. This person is too burdened by this relationship. I hope they learn from it. Are they going to learn? Kinda. I think that's like, you had to have, like, this person had to have you come into their lives. There's a lot of denial. I don't know if this person's in denial. It's kind of frustrating because it's like the denial is very loud. But what can you do? Let's get one more here for Cancer. We have, what is this? Mimic chest. Images in your daily life serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chest. What is this? I think it's just like this person, like, mimic chest is like, okay, what I'm getting from this card, it's like this person is just used to like surrounding themselves to people who mimic them, right? Who don't hold them accountable if they make mistakes, or like if they do something wrong. Like I said, they're used to like this chaos. That's because they have chaos within themselves. They like to surround themselves with chaos, people who have chaos too. You're just not like that. Cancer, I don't know why I wanted to say Aries, but you're just not like that, which is okay. It's fine. I think it's you being okay with like this person not being your person, which can be kind of hard. Because I'm feeling this like, no, I want to make this work. You need two people to want to make it work. And then you have to have one person actually, like, both people have to be doing the work to make it work. Okay, let's get advice here for Cancer. That's a lot. It's like 3 cards. 2, I'll take. 3 is a lot. Okay. We have a fresh start. You are being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life you've been given to, allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Because every ending is a new beginning, right? Again, it's a very strong pull with like, you don't want to start again. But I mean, realistically, Cancer, what could you do? If you stay, like, are you just gonna sit here and wait for that person? I feel like that's an option for you. Like, I feel like you're willing to sit here and wait for them. And I guess I can pull like, okay, 1 card if Taurus waits. I'm sorry, it's because Taurus is here. If Cancer waits. And then 1 card if they move on. So if you wait, it's the 10 of Swords, which is my least favorite card, where it's like you're only going to be opening up yourself to like more heartache, more heartbreak, more betrayal, because I do feel like this person has betrayed you before, like just by like, I don't know if it's by stepping out in the relationship, but more so like picking other people over you, right? Where it's just constant heartache. And then if you move on, we do have the Queen of Swords, which is like your thoughts become your feelings, right? Where it's like you feel like you deserve better, or you think you deserve better, you know you deserve better, and that's gonna happen. Is there like a little bit of lack happening? No. I think there it's just like maybe you've been with this person for a very long time and like you're just familiar with them, and like maybe that's why you don't want to move on. Maybe you've seen like the good sides of this person, right? Where you just want to bring that back. Like you feel like you can make that come back out of this person. But yeah, I think let's get advice. Did I already get advice for you guys? I think it was fresh start, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's it for you guys, Cancer. Let's move on. Next we have Leo. Let's see how it goes. I feel like I don't know if the Leo's gonna resonate, but we'll see. Let's see what we have here. Leo, what messages do we have for you? Okay, we have my ego won't let me apologize. Ooh. And I can't figure you out. You're so mysterious. I think this person here, Leo, they like, they do think a lot, right? Like I think that this person's like a strategist, kind like, but they don't want you to think that they're a strategist. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be that, but that could just be your energy as well. What else? There's like, the separation is killing me. I've been hurt before, and no one has access to you. I like that. I want to be the only one in your life, which is giving a little bit of toxic, like a little bit toxic, but because when I was trying to say like this person was a strategist, it was like, no, that's not it. So I think maybe you feel like this person is a strategist and like they're after something, and that's just not true, because it was just like a very strong no, they're not a strategist. Like they're not. This person is very much like attracted to you, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you present yourself, they do see like as that's something to be desired, right? Like maybe a lot of people don't have access to you. Maybe you're like very selective in who you let into your life, and they like that, right? Who's that? I've been hurt before. Is that Leo's person's energy? Yeah. Okay. I think, I don't know why you guys aren't talking to this person. I will have to clarify. Maybe this person assumed something that wasn't true. That's kind of what it is, because I feel like this person knows that they're wrong because they won't apologize for it. Maybe, and I feel like this was like a trauma response, like something that's happened to them in the past. Like maybe they've been cheated on, lied to, something like that, where they haven't like fully healed, right? And it's not fair, honestly, to like kind of take that out on you. I think this person realizes that, but it's up to them to kind of make amends, right? I think you could, like, if you wanted to reach out to this person. I want to say like don't like let them, because if like, especially if this is something like they did wrong, they should have to fix it, right? And kind of like prove that they are sorry. Like, can we clarify this here? Cancer came out. What is this in regards to? This person could be a Cancer because the sun came out. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. But it's like, I think this person just wants a renewal with you. With this sun card here, they want to try again. Are you going to forgive them? I think you don't want to forgive them. With the Lovers card here, it's like you do have a choice. And I think you don't. I think you're over it. What? This person could have like heavy, I mean, it's heavy water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, where they could have it in their charts. Is it that I kind of feel like this person does see a future with you. This person goes back and forth in their head a lot about what to say, what to do. Maybe that's why you might think that this person is like a strategist, like they do things in a certain way. But I think this person is just an overthinker. Let me clarify. 7 of Coins. I think like maybe they need to work on themselves a little bit more. Not even, what is going on? This person is kind of confusing. I don't think with the Hierophant, I don't think this person knows what they want. Or what is it's always like a no. I don't know. What's going on here? Let me get a different deck. What is going on here with Leo's person? The 3 of Swords came out, and we already said this person has been hurt in the past. But at the same time, I think like this person is trying to grow. That would make sense. Like this person is trying to move on, trying to move past. There's still like that hurt that they're holding on to, and they're not going to be able to do that until they realize actually like you're not going to do that to them. I don't think this person, honestly, guys, is at that point yet though, because they keep going. Their intentions aren't clear, and not their intentions towards you, but like their intentions to like heal themselves or like acknowledge that they did something wrong. That's a lot. Can we clarify? Well, how is their person feeling? The 3 of Wands came out. Are they? I kind of get that they're a little bit embarrassed by how things played out. They with the Devil card here, I think that they would just much rather walk away from the situation than to kind of mend it. It would be easier for them. I don't think that's what it would be easier. I know they don't want to do that, but I kind of feel like that's what they are going to do. Yeah. With the Page of Cups here, it's like, I think this relationship kind of did get serious for them, and they just don't like things to be serious. They're very much like, they want to have fun. They already made a mistake. They don't want to fix it, which is fine. Like, we all have free will, right? And this person just doesn't want to. Anything else? Yeah, okay, let's get one of these cards. We have Oath. Maybe this person, did you guys have children with this person? You could have. It's just like, maybe you guys took care of this person, where they do like, they like that, but at the same time, it's like they won't apologize. I don't feel like this person will apologize to you. It says, I want to be a rock. I want to hit the target of our dreams together. I need to let go of all the hesitation and focus on us. Like, this person does see a future with you. Like, they could see a future with you. It would require work, and this person just doesn't want to work. Maybe they will in the future. I guess we'll pull cards on that. Because as of right now, this person just wants to move on. Okay, so let's see. One card. This is going to be if your person moves on. So one card if Leo's person moves on. And then one card if they work on themselves. So if they move on, we do have the Sun card, which is your card, Leo. Like, they will eventually break this pattern that they're in, right? Unfortunately, maybe not with you. I don't feel like with you, because this is them moving on. And then if they stay, we do have the Four of Cups here, where it's like this person is not going to be able to grow and learn from their mistakes, right? Sometimes we have to like lose things, we have to lose things in order to take accountability, right? Like, once someone loses access to you, it teaches them a lesson. And it sucks that it has to get that far. Like, you have to cut off access for someone to appreciate you. But it is what it is. I'll pull, like, for you guys, Leo. Let me do one more card on Leo's future energy. Hi, Sonia. One card on Leo's future energy. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, which typically is about money, but I think this is more like growing into something, right? Like, I think maybe even just learning from this experience and not taking it to heart. That's mostly what it is. Let's get advice for you guys. Can we get advice here for Leo? Leo, we have walk away. You are wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. Your person is out there, Leo. It's just realizing who's not your person and walking away from them, right? So that your person can come in. Okay, next we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo. That's so funny. I hope it resonates. Okay, Virgo, what do we have for you? Virgo. 444 was just on the clock. I think you guys could be craving stability right now. I feel like I missed my opportunity. Am I too late? So this could be somebody that you were dealing with that they feel like they missed an opportunity with you. Do you feel like you missed an opportunity with someone? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to read it as them missing an opportunity. If it's actually you guys, just flip the energies, okay? Because it's a lot easier that way. I wish I could tell you how I feel. And then we have homewrecker. Ooh. So, okay. I think that maybe you guys were in a relationship already. Somebody here, I don't know who, somebody was in a relationship, right? And they stepped into an opportunity. They started talking to you guys, and oh, they didn't tell you guys that they were in a relationship, right? And they feel bad about it. And now it's like they think back to it. Sometimes we can romanticize things that never happened, right? Like, because it's the possibilities. And I kind of think that this person is romanticizing, or you guys could be romanticizing. Okay. Can we get, you make me happy. I lost myself. Oops. And I'm dating more than one person. Yeah, this person was dating more than one person. I think also too, like, you guys did have a lot of fun with this person. This person had a lot of fun with you, but that's probably because it was still in the early stages, right? So at that point too, it's even more easier to romanticize the life that they never had with you. But this person clearly is still pulling on your energy, Virgo. Like, they think about you a lot. I don't know if they'll text you. I think maybe they tried texting you. Bottom of the deck is I didn't mean to hurt you. I do want to say, Virgo, I don't feel like this person is a bad person. I do feel like they made a mistake, right? Like with the I lost myself, I don't think they typically would ever like talk to more than one person or cheat on their person. I think they do like really regret that. It's like an out of character, like this is something that is out of character for them. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, let's see. I think this person put you in like a really weird predicament. You could, like, the other woman could have been calling you. It was just like, it was just a lot for you guys. I can see what you don't know what to say. How could you, like, you didn't know this person was in a relationship, right? And I think that you really did like this person. We have the Queen of Cups that landed on homewrecker. I think this actually, it really hurt you guys, because I think that you've been like in the situation where you were cheated on, right? And you would never want that, like, or do that to somebody else. And so you really are kind of upset that this person put you in that situation unknowingly, right? It's like one thing if like you do something knowingly, but like unknowingly is kind of unfair. Yeah, the Devil card here. I feel like you guys feel a lot of guilt. It's not your fault. Like, if you would, like, I feel like as soon as you found out, like, you did cut it off, right? I don't think you're a bad person, and I don't think you should feel like you're a bad person. We all make mistakes. It's like, I think that you gave like the information you had to give to the other person. I don't know. There's definitely something here. Do you feel like you could have done more? There's definitely a sense of like, maybe you just cut this person off and you just like left it alone, but now you're wondering if like you should go back and tell their partner, if like, because you would want to know, right? Oh, that's interesting. Can we should they tell? I don't think you should tell. Just because, like, at the end of the day, because you just don't know what can happen to you, right? Like, so you have to keep yourself safe. As long as you've distanced yourself from the situation, and you're not talking to this person anymore, eventually, like, the truth will come out. It's not your duty to kind of save somebody. I know that you wish that somebody would have told you, but it's just not your responsibility. Like, if you were friends with this person, I could kind of see it, but even at that point, no, I would definitely tell somebody if I knew that they were cheating. But I don't know. What do I know? If that's my friend, right? If that's my friend, I'd be like, yeah. But at the same time, like, how do you know they're gonna believe you? Like, that could cause a rift in your guys' relationship. You gotta do what's best for you. If you don't know this person, which I don't feel like you guys do, Virgo, 100% just stay away. You didn't know, move on. And yeah, because I kind of feel like you don't know this person. Any more messages here for Virgo? Oops. We have the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands. Is this some... Three of Swords came out with, like, I am dating more than one person. I don't think this person... It's kind of giving that this person did not think that you would find out the truth. That they could just kind of do whatever. I don't know why they would think that, but that's how they thought. That's what they thought. Can we get any more messages here for Virgo? Yeah, I feel like you guys really did like this person. It was really fun. It was like, because it's the King and Queen of Cups. And now you're kind of like, there's like a little bit of questioning here where it's like, how could you find somebody so attractive, like your perfect match, and how are they with somebody else? And so it's just like, you're in your head about it. It's kind of confusing. Okay. Can we clarify? Let's see here. Can we clarify what was going on in that situation here for Virgo's person? And then what was their intention? It's kind of like I said earlier, this person, I don't know. I don't feel like they are a cheater. I don't know. I know we all make mistakes, right? It's more so like maybe this person just didn't have the strength to walk away from this person, this other person, this third party. Maybe they have like a lot of ties together. Maybe they're married. Maybe they have children. It's just that the way that you guys are together is completely opposite of like how they are together. And so maybe like this person wasn't in the beginning taking you seriously, and then they kind of like were taking you serious. It's just, I don't know. I just don't feel like this person thought it would get this deep with you, Virgo. And it did. And now this person, they want to come back. They do. They're debating coming back or not. Are they still with this other person? Are they still with this third party? The Wheel of Fortune came out, which is like a maybe card, right? Are they still with this other person? And then the Queen of Swords came out. It's not going to give me an answer. Which I guess I don't... If this person comes back, what will happen if Virgo takes this person back? At that, it's like, use your discernment. This person, they're going to come back into your life, Virgo, and it's going to be up to you whether or not you decide to forgive this person. I do want to say this is kind of like a test for some reason, and it is, I don't know why, but it just feels like that. You don't obviously have to take this person back if you're like over it. For some reason, I kind of feel like you feel the same way though. It's like you really did adore this person. You thought they were your other half. This person obviously, like, they feel the same way. And maybe it was just like a chance, like, of a wrong time, like right person, wrong time. Okay. Let me get advice. Actually, let me get one of these and then I'll get advice for you guys. I'm also, I don't know, but I'm feeling like maybe this person didn't feel like they were enough. There's like something there. We have Digital Whisper. I think that this person is like stalking you online. They might be trying to see if like you are dating somebody else. there's like a lot of, I think this was a really big situation, more than maybe you even know, Virgo, because yeah, a lot. I think the partner found out about you as well. So let me get advice. We have, I know this is so long, Sagittarius, it was like two more. I have Libra and Scorpio, and then Sagittarius is last because they went first last time. Virgo, we have self-love. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. Which I think you showed this person, Virgo, honestly. Like, you walking away, you not wanting to be the other person in the relationship, kind of like, I think made this person realize that they messed up, right? Okay, next we have Libra. Libra, what do we have for you? Bye, Aries. Thanks for listening. See you next time. We have blocked. This might be, I think I have 2 blocks in this deck, Libra. You could have blocked somebody. We have financial problems. And I'm just stringing you along until something better comes along. That's, wow. So this is, I'm going to read it as someone in your energy, Libra. So if this is what you're doing to this person, then just flip the roles. So there is like somebody here who is just kind of like, it's, I don't think that this person really cares for you like that. It's more so it's financially beneficial. Maybe you guys live together. Maybe, yeah, I kind of get like it's more of a partnership. You might feel like you're roommates with this person. We have, I need to know you before we connect. We have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I hope I run into you on accident. This person is over here. Okay. This person, maybe they just got out of a relationship. And it's like they're waiting for this person to, like, it's kind of like a rebound. And maybe they're waiting for you guys, like, for the, I kind of want to say this is your energy, though. I'm going to read it as your energy. I kind of want to say that you guys are in a relationship with someone, and like you got out of a relationship with someone, and you're trying to, you're rebounding with somebody else, and you're just waiting for your ex to come back. I don't even like saying it like that, too. Somebody here, who is this energy? I'm going to go back to reading it the first way because it's just a little bit more comfortable for me. But this person just doesn't have good intentions. Hey, 0210. Can we clarify this here for Libra? We have the 5 of, like, someone here is just wishing somebody, like, they're sad. Like, they're using somebody as a distraction. Yeah. Well, let me know if this resonates for you, because I'm like, it's like a little, it's a lot. They feel, I don't think this person knows how to be alone. They very much like to be in a relationship, right? If this person isn't with you, okay, so it could also be like you were in a relationship with somebody and you guys broke up, you broke up with them, and then they are now in another relationship with somebody else, and they're hoping that, you know, you guys will get back together, but this person is just kind of using this other person. They could also just like be wanting like to try to make you jealous. It's very unhealthy. I don't know why, but I don't think this person has been sexual with this other person. It's like, yeah, I think they're kind of using like, hey, it's very interesting. They're just kind of like, I need to know you before, you know, we take that next step. I don't know what's going on with this person. Can we clarify? We have the Sun card here. Yeah, somebody's hoping they're going to get another chance. And one person is being used. Any more messages here? I'm not going to stay in this. It's like I don't want to stay in this energy for too long because it's not very nice to sit in, and I kind of feel bad for the person who's being taken advantage of. Can we get a message? Can we clarify any more messages here for Libra? Nine of Pentacles. It's because somebody's being taken advantage of, and do they know? Kinda. It's just, I'm sorry, it's just such a messy energy. And whoever is using this other person, it's not very fair. You gotta be, it's like, do you want this person to come back? This is the energy I'm picking up on. If like they're using somebody else, like what makes, it's just, why would, I don't know. I don't really like people who use people, and it's just, this person is very, I don't know. Any of this. Can we clarify this here for Gemini? I mean, for Libra. 8 of Wands. I kind of want to do, I just want to do it all over again. I'm gonna re-pull for, I just don't like this energy, so I'm just gonna start again. Hopefully this doesn't resonate with anybody that's on here, because I mean, I like to read the cards for what they are, but at the same time, it's like, damn, we all have free will, right? Okay, let's try again, Libra. I'm not doing personal readings. I'm just doing the signs. I only have 2 more to go after Libra. If you guys, I forget, like you could purchase a reading too. That is in the description. Okay, let me just do a little quick one for Libra, please. Every song reminds me of you. We have Capricorn. Kind of the same energy. Trying to find information on you. Yeah, okay. This person, they're just pulling on your energy. Even if you walked away from this person, I showed a picture of you to my friends. They are impressed. I hope I run into you on accident. And then we have Homewrecker. Yeah, it's still the same energy. There's nothing really I could do. This person is just literally dating more than one person. It's very self-serving energy. With the Capricorn, it's like devil energy. They only think about themselves. No consideration for others. That's why they're okay using somebody for like their money, for it is like this person, if somebody's not messaging you back, probably it's because they found somebody with more resources. They probably don't even like, I feel like they don't like them. It's just like they have more. And instead of like, you know, creating these resources for themselves, they'll just like kind of literally King of Coins and the Libra card here. Like they would rather just date somebody with money. Any more messages here for Libra? Page of Cups. This person is not interested in love. They don't care about love. If they find it, great. But it's not like their main priority. Their main priority is always going to be money. Let me get advice for you guys, Libra. Can I get advice here for Libra? We have forgiveness. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself, so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. If you guys are, I don't know, how can I say this? If you guys are dealing with somebody who is a user and you are kind of like hard on yourself for like letting somebody use you, yes, forgive yourself. It has nothing to do with you. That person is the one who should be ashamed of themselves. And yeah, And forgive yourself for not waiting, because I don't know why, but it's like somebody wants you to wait around. They could want you to wait around until they get more money and like are more stable. And it's like, to you, that does not matter. You're more about like love and emotional connections, safety. And yeah, that's all I can say. Libra, that was like kind of, it was not the best. I'm sorry, I couldn't do better. Okay, next we have Scorpio and then Sag. It's a little long today. Okay, 105. Towards the end, guys, it's like, these are long readings and I just get kind of tired. I don't know what roguish is. Can we get messages here for Scorpio, please? We have, can we talk heart to heart? My job is more important, non-committal. I feel like this person is playing games. Like, I don't know if you're talking to this person, Scorpio, but they just want to say whatever they want to say. Like, they'll say whatever to get you back into their life, but they won't commit to you. They might offer a promise of commitment. You make me want to be a better person. It's like, I feel like this person kicks the goalpost further down the line. They're like, first I want to have a career. First I want to like, it's just like, whatever it is. And they will be established in it. Like, it'll happen. And then like something else will happen. I want to own a home. I want to do this. They were never serious. If they wanted to, they would. I can't figure you out. God, goddess energy. And we have home record. I feel like there's somebody else. I think this person, it's like maybe like they're putting you like on the back burner or something like that, right? Because you have this one energy where they're not committing, and then you have this one like this other energy where oh, that makes sense. Okay, I understand now. So this person they have you, right? And they won't commit. They have somebody else, right? But that somebody else has another partner. And they can't be without that other person, right? That's where this homewrecker energy comes from. So it's like they're kind of waiting. It's like this waiting. Like, you're waiting on Scorpio. Scorpio's waiting on this other person. And who knows how far it goes, right? Kind of like, damn. I don't know what's wrong with you. I feel like these are really like these are grown people, grown adults, right? Like, I don't know. Because it's like, why at this point, for like the Scorpio's person who's waiting on somebody, right? Like, why do you want to be with somebody who is cheating on their spouse, right? Because if they're cheating with you, they're going to cheat on you. And yeah, it's like, it's a manipulation where it's like, you feel like this person is manipulating you, so you're going to manipulate somebody else because if it's happening to you, it's okay, right? But at some point we have to like break the cycle where it's like, say, no, enough is enough, because it has to end somewhere. Can we clarify this here for Scorpio? We have the moon. You make me want to be a better person. This person is selling you a lie. They're selling you a dream. They're telling you whatever you want to hear. I think they even like might prey on like your insecurities. You might know this person. Like, this person can know you very well. Like, they can know what you want. Yeah. Can we clarify this here for the sun and the moon? Literally, it's like opposites. It's like the sun and the moon. They're going to tell you one thing, but there's something else here. I don't know. Maybe deep down they wish they were a better person, but would a better person keep you guys in a relationship like this, like in a third party? Because they know it's wrong, right? Like, I feel like we can collectively agree cheating is wrong. So, I don't know. Any more messages here for Scorpio? No. With the 5 of Swords, which is like, you have to just admit defeat. Like, this is what it is. This person isn't going to change. Please don't try to change anybody, because you're only going to disappoint yourself. I think you're realizing that, though. I don't know. Okay, let's get advice for you guys, and then we'll go on to Sagittarius. We have inner peace. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. we accept the love that we think we deserve, right? And if you think that, if you could love this person, right? But if they're doing you wrong, it's like, that's basically, you feel like you deserve it because you don't walk away from it. You deserve better, Scorpio. And I think you know that. And I think your person knows that too. Okay, good luck to you guys. Okay, last Sagittarius. I hope we have like some good cards for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have here. Can we get messages here for Sagittarius? We have, thank you. I don't want to get my hopes up. Let me wait till we get all of them out here. But we have, you are my other half. Tit for tat, very unforgiving. And you are always on my mind, rent free. So I think you guys are dealing, Sagittarius, with somebody that is, they do view you as their other half. On the timer right now, it is 111. I think this person is kind of used to being alone, right? Like, I don't know. I think that's what they're used to. But with this tit for tat, very unforgiving. I don't know if like you've taught them. Yeah, it's more so like you taught them not to be this way. I think that you are very understanding towards this person. Running away from a toxic situation. I can't stand you. And I am not the one for you. Leave me alone. I think this is a situation in the past that they have been through. Where it was a toxic situation, tit for tat, right? Like that is very kind of toxic. If you can't communicate when somebody does something wrong to you or like how it makes you feel, and then they bring it up to you and they're just like, when you do something else, you know, it's kind of childish, right? Yes, this is definitely somebody else. No, okay, let's clarify. Because I'm like, is it somebody here? So with this past person, okay, Sagittarius. So your person is talking to you, right? And they have like this person from the past. And this person from the past, like they want a new beginning with your person. And your person isn't really having it. Like they are just very much like happy to be with you. I kind of feel like this is kind of new. Let's see, can we clarify? Someone here is like afraid though of this connection. It could be you, it could be them, where they're just not quite sure. Maybe because there is this like toxic ex from the past, right? Like maybe like they're afraid that this person is going to come back in with the Two of Swords here. Like maybe you feel like this person could choose their ex because they have history. Or it could also be like you have a history with somebody else. It could go either way, right? We did get the Page of Pentacles here that with the Seven of Wands. I think you guys, I'm not worried. I don't think you guys are. I think that maybe you were. I think you have worked through these fears already. Or if this person is having fears, I think you guys have kind of talked through it. I think that this tit for tat energy was, it was kind of a big deal with this like Devil card here. I don't know why, but I kind of feel like you really like opened up their eyes to something, like something that they're not used to. Like it's like a very healthy way of communicating. Even like the Emperor card here, very fiery energy, which is your energy. Is, I don't know why, but like they're just kind of surprised by like how you react to situations. Yeah, the way that you resolve like conflicts and everything. I don't know, like maybe you guys are having a conversation about something and they were just like, well, what did you do? And then you told them and it kind of like surprised them. They were just like, wow, I would like, that's so mature of you, Sagittarius. Any more messages here? Queen of Swords. Yeah, they like the way that you think. You're very fair and very rational. A very like, something popped up. I think, what was that? Yeah. I don't know if this is you guys, but whoever's like doubting if this person is going to go back to their ex, just be careful because thoughts can become things, right? Like you can kind of manifest it. I'm not saying that this person is going to do that, but the temperance did come out on the side where it's like, which is normally like balance and commitment. And I don't know if like somebody here is not really sure if one person is committed to the other. And there's just like some doubt because even with this 3 of Cups here, where it's like maybe you might go back to this other person, where somebody might go back to somebody. Anything else? Okay, let me get one of these. Can we get one here? We have reaching out first. I don't have the time or capacity to understand our connection. It is best to leave it alone unless you decide to take the first step. Interesting. Is that how you feel? You might want this person to take the first step. Or somebody here wants somebody to take the first step. Was the ex like a big factor before? No, I don't know why. Why are you guys holding back? Somebody's holding back for some reason. And what is it? Eight of Swords, which is kind of like it is like this fear of it not working out, more so like stuck in your own head, which is like your thoughts become things. So just be careful like what you're thinking. And there needs to be some communication. Who needs to communicate here? I feel like it'll be different for everybody, but it's more so like if you guys do feel like something is wrong, which I think you guys have already done that. Communicating like your thoughts and your feelings to each other, like when something bothers you. There's something missing. What is missing here for Sagittarius? That's what it is. Okay, you guys, I don't know who. It's like it's either you or this person. You guys might feel like something is missing. Maybe because there is no chaos or like there is no like tit for tat, or, like waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? Because I'm like thinking there's something else happening. There's something here. What is it? Like I'm trying to figure it out. There's nothing there. You guys are looking for things that don't exist, right? And to just like enjoy this time. Because I was like, that was, yeah. Okay, let me get advice for you guys and then I will close it out. Can we get advice here for Sagittarius? I like this for you, Sag. We have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith in your life, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. And there's a bird, like a crow, which are like messengers. Like you guys could be receiving good news really soon. So yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I know it was a little bit long today, but I liked hanging out with you guys. I hope these resonated. If they did, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Once I get to the 1,000, which we're pretty close. I think we only need like 40 more, right? We will do like the free questions. And yeah, everything will be time stamped, and I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.